Well, we're here in the emergency room, and
Yes.
you're sporting a bandage.
I am.
So exactly what happened from what you can recall tonight?
Well, with my match with Lufisto, she got the best of me. I have a laceration in my forehead. It's vertical, starts from my eyebrow and goes to the up like that. It was a combination elbow and reverse.
Rana.
Yeah, reverse Rana, split wide open during the match. Sure, the match we had click wrestle, and eventually, but it bled everywhere. People were freaked out.
It was a scary moment. There was a lot of blood, and
Yeah.
it happened pretty quickly. What was going through your mind at the time when you realized that you were busted, and or were you dazed from the Rana?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little dazed at the time, to be honest. So, during the match, a lot of the blood got in my eye. My adrenaline was still going. I honestly didn't feel anything. When your adrenaline's going, you don't really feel anything. Honestly didn't even know I was bleeding until when blood actually got in my eye. And next thing I know, I couldn't see out of my left eye. And I'm thinking like, oh, great.
Now, at that point, did panic strike come in, or were you still alert and aware enough to know where you were and how to get through the rest of the match?
It was more, I kind of felt like survival. It was survival. It was just like, damn, I can't see out of my left eye. I gotta use my right eye. I gotta use my right eye.
That's
yeah.
why you got two, yeah.
That's why we got two. Yeah.
So here we are at the hospital now.
In the emergency
and,
room.
We're
Yeah.
about to get you stitched up, I guess.
Yeah, and who would have thought, editor of PWI, who just gave me my award for being number one,
yeah.
is also my driver, who also drove me to the hospital.
And just watching over you, looking for any signs
Looking
of,
at me. Making sure I don't pass out.
You're so far so good.
Yeah, so far so good.
Although it's a busy waiting room, so you may pass out from dehydration before you know.
We're gonna be here for a long time.
All the glamour from the main event to the emergency room.
To the emergency room. Yeah, so then backstage, tell me a little bit about backstage, because that was entertaining. That's stuff that I don't get to hear about as a wrestler. I don't get to hear that.
I happen to be sitting back on the hard camera side by Victoria, who was there. And just about 20 minutes earlier, you had posed with her with a picture with the plaque and everything, and everything was good. And now she's all excited about watching your match. And with that Rana, it looked like your head hit the mat hard. And when your head came up, it's when I saw the blood.
Right.
And I noticed it a few seconds before other people did, I think. But your hair was in your face, so it was tough to tell if it was just straight hair, if it was blood. It was tough. So then Victoria saw, at least from Rivera, we both saw it. I went back to make sure that they saw it on the monitor, and they hadn't yet. So by this point, now I'm calling their attention to it. They're watching the monitor, and Alice in danger, and they realize, because the blood is just pouring down your face at this point.
God.
And the way you landed on your head, I really thought that you would cut all the way back on your scalp or something. I thought it was going to be something where you'd come back and just really bad. So they started scrambling, and they were trying to get water together and towels, and everyone's running to the aisle and just waiting for the match to end to see if you were okay. Because nobody could tell if you were alert, aware, or if it was, how bad it was. Unfortunately, it wasn't nearly as bad as it looked.
No, yeah.
And you came through that curtain. What did you see waiting for you on the other side?
Oh, yeah, I came through the curtain, and then there was everybody. Are you okay? Can I get you water? Get you this? Sit down. What can I get you? Are you busy? This and that. And all I could think about was how dirty and disgusting I felt. And the one thing I kept on, I was just like, clean me. It was like, are you sure? I'm like, no. Baby wipes, clean me. They're like, okay, well, we're gonna touch your chest and we're clean. I'm like, I don't care, clean me.
Yeah,
I feel disgusting. They're like, are you sure? Are you like? I was like, will you clean me, please? Clean me. I feel gross. I want a bath. Clean me.
Yeah, it's the Cheerleader Melissa sponge bath backstage.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like the group sponge bath. Not in the ideal terms, but what can I say? But
Thankfully, it looked worse than it was, but
Yeah.
it is pretty.
it's like
there.
that long.
Yeah.
It's like that long. Honestly, I don't even know if these bandages are holding it together.
I don't see anything leaking out at least.
Yeah, as long as
so-
nothing's leaking, whatever. I'll heal. I'll get over it.
Glamour.
Glamour! Yay! There you go. 5 minutes with Cheerleader Melissa. Life on the road.
In the ER.
Yeah.